Hey guys, and thanks for watching my C# tutorial series. Last time we covered installing Visual Studio and Unity. Today we're going to cover one of the most important parts of programming, variables. If this video provides you any value, don't forget to like it, and subscribe if you want more tutorials like this, or you'd like to follow along on my game dev journey. Alright, on to the lesson. What you're going to want to do first is open our project in Unity, and open the script we made in the last video to get Visual Studio open. Now that we're prepared, let's do it. So what exactly is a variable? The analogy I like to use when teaching variables is that they're like boxes. Imagine it like this. I have an empty box, a useless gift. If I was going to give this to my mom on her birthday as is, I would get the world's worst son award for like the 10th year in a row. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I don't want to hold that world record. So I take a gift, let's say cereal, and I put it in the box. Now I no longer have a box. I have cereal. So to put it in clearer terms, the empty box is like an undeclared variable. It has no value, but as soon as I put cereal in the box, it's still a box, but it's also cereal. A variable is a placeholder for a value. Variables can hold dynamic values, meaning their value can change, and that's why they're extremely useful for programming. In C# and most other object-oriented languages, there are a few types of main variables that you'll use pretty frequently. Char, string, int, float, double, and bool are the 6 we're going to cover today. If you understand these 6, you won't have trouble understanding any variables in the future. Let's start with char. A char is a character. It'll store a single letter. We can call this one favorite letter, and we'll pop A in there. Make sure you use single quotes. In C#, chars only take single quotes. The next variable, string, is used to store a word or a phrase. We'll call this one public string name and store Jarvis in there. For strings, we use normal double quotes. As you can see with favorite letter, when we declare variables in C#, it's standard to use camel casing, which means the first word is all lowercase, and every word after that is uppercase. Let's do an example with an int. An int is an integer, a non-decimal number. It's a whole number, and it can go all the way up to 2,147,483,647. Pretty useful in many situations. We'll call this one my favorite number. Notice the camel casing. And of course, we're going to set it to my kid's lucky number, 13,103,573. Alright, a float is also a numerical value, but it includes decimal points. We can get a little more detailed. It's also able to be used to a ridiculous 10 to the 38th place value. So this is mostly what we'll use when we don't want a whole number. For this, we're going to put my top speed and set it equal to my real top speed of 19.42 f. Now we have to put an f on the end because this is a float. It's a very specific type of number. Next we have a double, which can also be a decimal and goes all the way up to something like 10 to the 308th position. It's able to hold a lot of data. We'll say public double longest number known equals 1111. The last variable I want to introduce today is a bool. Bool is short for boolean, which is a binary variable. Binary means it has two choices, either on or off. In this case, it's either true or false. So let's make a bool called isCool, and we could set it equal to true, but I don't think that's cool. Let's let the computer tell us. Okay, so we have a bunch of variables here. These are a few of the types that you'll be seeing in C#, and if you're having trouble remembering them, you can come back here or even just Google basic variable type C#, and you'll get some interesting information. Also, I'll include a link in the description below. Alright, now just one more thing and we'll do a practical exercise. In the start function, we're going to put debug.log, open parentheses, favorite letter, close parentheses, semicolon. Make sure that the case matches and that you put a semicolon at the end, or it won't work. Next, go back to Unity and drag your C# script onto the main camera. And let's push play. Alright, now open the console tab, and look what you see. You see an output of A. Remember that's our favorite letter? Let's change the variable. Go back to Visual Studio, change favorite letter to isCool, Control S to save, and back to Unity. Alright, let's push play. And look, the console, it says, no, that's not right. It's saying false for isCool, but I'm definitely cool. Oh well. So that's how variables work. They hold a value. Let's do a little practical exercise now. Create a new C# script. Let's call it Intro to Variables. And drag it onto your camera, and let's open it. Alright, we have a plain script. What I want you to do is make a public string called my name that holds your name, a public int my age that holds your age, and a public bool is male that's either true or false, whether you're male or female. Simple. After you declare the variables, in the start method, display them. I'll show you the first one. Debug.log my name is plus variable my name, semicolon. And that'll post my name is inexperienced developer. Alright, good luck with the project. If you have any questions, please feel free to post them in the comments below. If this video has provided you any value, please don't forget to like it, and subscribe for more content like this, or if you'd like to follow along my game dev journey. Thanks. Bye.